What's up, guys? Nate the Boss here, back with another Packer reactions video. And today I'm going to be reacting to the Packers and the Broncos and another shit game. Fuck. I mean, I'm literally like at a loss of words, like with like how atrocious this team is. Okay, I just want to start off with like the Packers kind of like the offense like really picked it up in the second half. Like I feel like our offense kind of got in rhythm, and I mean, Jordan Love wasn't making the best throws, in my opinion. I will say that.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Shut up, Siri. Okay, sorry, that was my Apple Watch. Um, I feel like there was just a lot of events that, like, really kind of fucked this game up. Like, I mean, the offense just can't even get anything going in the first half. Literally, in the last 4 games, we have a combined, probably, I want to say 6 points in the first half. That is like ridiculous. That is ridiculous. I mean, I feel like if you can't get a good start to a game, your odds of winning are not that good. Cause like I feel like, you know what, it kind of like the first quarter, like your first couple of drives, kind of set a vibe for the game. And like since like the Packers aren't really being like consistent and like picking up first downs, and I think I don't know, I feel like it's just kind of been a theme this year, like slow starts to games. I swear we only have like 2 touchdowns in the first half this year. And I don't know if that has to do with the play calling or I will say there have been a lot of injuries. Like David Bakhtiari being out for the season. Okay, that doesn't really help, but like still, like Rashid Walker has to be the next man up. Like there should be no excuse for like injured players. Like you have to like go in and ball out, you know? But like you can't just fucking crumble because like your elite left tackle, if he's healthy, is injured. Like that is not inexcusable. I mean, I should probably rephrase that. Uh that's not an excuse for like playing like shit. And like I swear, like in the first half, like the offensive, like we weren't winning at the line of scrimmage. And I mean, we just kind of lost the line of scrimmage. And I feel like there was bad tackling, not filling their run gaps. I mean, I'll touch up on the defense in a little bit, but the offense just, I mean, it was nothing short of atrocious in the first half. But then in the second half, I think things started to get a little bit better. We had that 1 touchdown drive, and by the grace of God, Jaden Reed caught that touchdown to give us the lead. But then we let up a field goal. I mean, okay, not the worst thing in the world. We have like 4-ish minutes, like 3:50, I want to say, left in the game, and Jordan Love makes a very atrocious read. Man. And all of this is coming against the worst fucking defense in the league, who gave up 70 fucking points to the Dolphins. I think we should have scored like 35 this game if like our offense was in fucking rhythm in the first half. I mean, oh my God. I mean, this was the worst I thought this was the worst defense in the league. But it looked like the dysfunctional offense we were against the fucking Raiders. And you know what? The Raiders are still a fucking bad defense. And the Bears actually beat them. I can't believe that the Bears actually beat the fucking Raiders. Put 30 fucking points on the bar. Okay, to be fair, they were playing at home. But, like, I mean, it just doesn't really matter where you play, to be honest. But that should not excuse the fact we were bad today. I mean, this was just another one of those bad games. And I just, this team just is absolute garbage. I don't know if it's like the coaching or like motivation, or I feel like, I mean, okay, we're a young team, I get it, but still, that shouldn't be an excuse for poor performance. And I feel like I will have to blame a little bit on Matt LaFleur here. I feel like, the first couple of years, well, the first year was kind of shit under Matt LaFleur, but then the next year we were in pretty good rhythm. And then things kind of took a little bit of turn, like when Jamal Williams went to Detroit for 2 years. And then last year was kind of like where like we started to suck, even with Aaron Rodgers. Aaron Rodgers had the thumb injury, but like still, the past is in the past, but like I just don't think LaFleur is like the right coach, because like the Packers are just so inconsistent under him, and I think a lot of it, I do want to say, I just think it's just the inconsistency. I think the inconsistency is really the bugaboo of our team, and I feel like if we score like at least a field goal in the first quarter, like have like one or two sustained, two, like I would want to say 3, 4, even if it ends in like a punt, like even if we get like a couple of first downs and we eventually end up punting. I just don't want it to be the 2 run, 1 pass, 1 kick, or like 2 pass, 3 pass, kick, 1 kick. I don't want to be that 3-and-out kind of offense, because like that's what we were against the Lions, and I feel like that's just kind of how the Packers were in the first half. But then, yeah, in the second half, they covered it. So, anyways, going back, switching up topics here. We're going to the defense. Okay, bend but don't break situations. Yeah, they were good in that department, but that I think that one drive at the end of the first half, I think we should have played that a lot better. We're just not disciplined. And just in general about the game, there was a bunch of horseshit calls, and I feel like there were some calls like Broncos got the benefit of the doubt on, and like, yeah, there was just, I think the refs were kind of bad today. I will have to say that, but I'm just saying this every single game until he gets fired. Just fire Joe Barry, okay? Joe Barry is the worst defensive coordinator. You look at his track record. He was the defensive coordinator for the 0-16 Lions, so, like, I don't even know why the fuck we brought him in the first place. Well, he was the defensive coordinator for the Rams in 2020, and they were a really good defense, but we put up 32 on them in the playoffs that year. So the real reason that their defense was really good that year was probably because they had Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey. But, oh my God. People not filling their run gaps. People just jogging and that soft coverage bullshit. I can't stand it. And, like, Rasul Douglas, I feel like there should have been, like, different. Okay, it's a wheel route. It's supposed to, like, confuse, like, man coverage and stuff. But, like, come on, man. I don't know how Rasul Douglas just fucking tripped over himself. He's literally like A.J. Dillon out there, And the fact that we didn't have, who did we not have today? Devontae Wyatt and Darnell Savage left the game, with injuries. We didn't have, Devondre Campbell. He's been nursing, an ankle injury for a while. He was doubtful on the injury report anyway. And Jair, he's been nursing a back injury. But still, that shouldn't excuse. And then Corey Ballantyne, he needs to get his ass. He has to go back on the practice squad, because he is not a good corner. He is not. And Eric Stokes came back today, but I don't get why the fuck he wasn't playing corner. All the snaps I saw were on special teams. He's supposed to play a fucking cornerback. He's supposed to play fucking cornerback, okay? So why the fuck are you playing him on special teams when he was your first round pick 2 fucking years ago? I do not get that. I don't. My God, and we gotta get Jair and Devondre Campbell back. Those are some of our best players on defense, and fire Joe Barry, please. And I feel like we should fire Matt LaFleur too, because okay, I feel like LaFleur should probably get like the benefit of the doubt. like this year because like, you know, just kind of the growing pains of like just like having like a young team and stuff. I mean, there's gonna be mistakes and stuff, but like that should not excuse the fact we blew a 12-point lead against the Falcons. We were down. Our offense played like shit in the first half against the Saints, but we somehow, by the grace of God, we came back. We played shit in the first half against the Bears, but then we got rolling. What else am I thinking? Played like shit against the Lions, except like the third quarter. And then played like shit against the Raiders and the Broncos, worst teams in the AFC West. And like, thing is, I just have a feeling things aren't going to get easier from here on out. I'm gonna put that out there. I'm just gonna put that out there. Things are not going to get easier from here on out. I mean, we're stuck at 2-4. I mean, this is like uncharted territory as like a Packers fan. And like me watching the Packers being successful all my life, this is like uncharted waters. I mean, we were 3-6 and still somehow almost make the playoffs, but that took a lot of help. And I mean, ultimately we lost to the fucking Lions that Week 18 game, and I don't know what needs to happen. I think one of the things, I think we just need to start developing I feel like Aaron Jones, okay, I get it. He was on like a pitch count because he's been hurt and stuff, but like I feel like he's just he needs to start getting involved more, and I think there's just a lot that needs to happen. I'm already at 12 minutes on this event, but I don't get how you lose to a one. I do not understand how you lose to the fucking Broncos, who are 1-5. I mean, that team has been like, that organization has been dysfunctional ever since they won the Super Bowl back when I was in 5th grade. They've been atrocious throughout when I was in middle school and high school and now college. I honestly like, I just, I don't want to give up on the season just yet. I mean, I feel like there just needs to be a lot more consistency on offense, and I feel like I'm getting so agitated with the inconsistency in the play calling and Joe Barry's coaching, and I just I if I was the GM, I would probably put Matt LaFleur on the hot seat right now, and uh I would say I would probably fire Joe Barry. I'm probably gonna keep on saying that every single event until we have a very strong performance. So that's all I got for this video, guys. Thank you guys for listening to my event. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like and subscribe. Go Pack Go.